like happening now.
Yeah. Ready? So this is a special episode of We Listen, We Don't. Okay.
It's a bonus. It's a bonus because you're so great. We're gonna give you more.
So this is a special episode, a bonus episode of Motherish, where we listen and we don't judge, about other moms and motherhood.
Isn't it judgy by just?
At 100%, it's 100% we're judging.
Okay, we're going for it.
So we did this during the episode about getting to know us better. Karen had this wonderful idea. Well, no, you wanted to record an actual reel
I wanted to
one.
do the We Listen and We Don't Judge like reel. That's like, I mean, it's a TikTok really.
Yeah. So people,
but we
explain it so people that don't have.
Okay, so it's really for couples, right? It's really for people that are together, and then they confess different things about like the history of their relationship and when they were together and whatever.
Them or like
yeah, like I always hate it when you do X Y Z, and then the couple is like, okay, we listen,
so
we don't judge.
Every confession you say we listen
and we don't judge,
right?
Judge. And the thing is that I was like, oh Pamela, we should do it, and then we went out to dinner, and then we were both pretty buzzed, and she's like, let's do it now, and I was like, I'm not doing this buzzed. Like I can't, because then I'm gonna like say things that I'm going to be in trouble for afterwards. But you want to do this now. We're going to just do a bonus round.
I think it's funny, but also I think it's like a way, because they always say this, behind every joke, there's a truth.
Yes.
Like, I'm just kidding, but are you?
But
like I don't know. Yeah. So
if they wink, you know.
Yeah. So the last time you said this was like, we listen and we don't judge. And she's like, Pamela always comes with full makeup. So like,
yo,
the last
she
two
is
episodes,
not
I've had,
letting it down. She's like, today I'm showing up like Pamela Anderson. Like, forget it. I'm in my no makeup era, and I was like, I put a little bit of eyeliner.
I love getting for the record. I love getting my makeup done. I do not have makeup because I didn't have time to put on makeup. I was driving. I was eating my oatmeal. My hair was wet.
Great. So I can no longer live up to my Mariela del Barrio comment.
Yeah, so not Mariela del Barrio. And then what I said was, we listen and we don't judge. I always feel like Karen has such good motherish moments that they extend. Like, I'm always like, okay, let's keep it short.
You're like, that should be a topic of an episode.
Like, and then they become like 20 minutes later, we're like in her motherish moment. Oh my God. But actually, do we have a motherish moment for this or no?
No. We're just playing here. Okay, so you want to do a We Listen and We Don't Judge about other moms.
Yes.
And what we see.
Yes.
Like mom group type stuff or school WhatsApp group type stuff.
Yes.
Classroom WhatsApp group. Okay, go for it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just say we listen and we listen and we don't judge.
Let me think. I feel like everything I'm thinking about, I did or I do.
Listen. Okay, we listen and we don't judge. I think that room moms or room parents should be getting paid, because that is some abuse by the school, and like that is literally a free employee, and I will never get over that sentiment. I will die on this hill. Mom? Absolutely not. I don't have time for that.
Mom, but I have a
what?
I know. Did we not talk about?
Oh my God. Oh my Pamela, there's no way you're a room mom.
I'm the room mom. But they always assign two room moms.
Oh, the other one does.
Two room moms.
I'm triggered.
Shout out to my co-room mom, Lisa, who, by the way, Lisa, like, I never know if she wants me to do more or do less. I'm always like, because a lot of it is like copy and pasting and reminding people what to do, right? So we get an email and then
this is such a delegator's perspective. This is we listen and we don't judge. Pamela is the biggest delegator I've ever seen in my life. I get everything done. Amiga, you need to do this, and you do this, and you do this, and you did this. I did it. Like.
Yeah, so
we need to bring Lisa here immediately. We need to talk to Lisa.
She's fun, actually. We should have her. We're gonna have Lisa and then be like the truth behind
Pamela as a room mom.
As a room mom. No, it's really hard because she loves being a room mom. This is the second year she's a room mom. This is my first year, so I'm a rookie room mom.
I can't believe you're a room mom. I can't believe I'm finding this out here. Like, I'm just like, I don't even know.
Like, the year's almost over, right?
I don't even know what my name is anymore. O sea, everything, I don't even know.
Yeah, but having said that, the other day, one of the moms directed a question that was obviously for the room moms, but she put at Lisa. Like, at Lisa, we're supposed to, I don't know, something about what are we supposed to take for this activity? And I was like, so I replied and I was like, yeah, actually, this is what you're supposed to do. Right? Because I was like, So there's obviously one room mom who's doing more than the other room mom.
I mean, I don't even have to be in that chat to know.
No, but in all fairness, I'm always like, hey, Lisa, let me know, like, how
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
support
yeah.
you? How can you
Yeah.
support me? Like, everything's getting done. Like, stuff is getting done.
Yeah.
And
What are your responsibilities as a room mom?
well, our main responsibilities are to inform our colleagues, other moms about the activities, remind them.
Are there dads in the room in the chat too?
They're not very active. If they are, they're just being nosy and they're just like reading. Actually, this year my class is not very intense. So,
I feel like the room moms.
we listen and we don't judge.
Okay.
When like this, like they post a picture and they're like, "Oh, it's adorable. Oh, how cute. Oh, how cute." Okay, can we just heart like the one comment? Like, do I have to get 20 notifications about how
About-
cute our kids are? Like, we know.
Even when you don't think they're cute.
No. I'm saying they're cute, but I'm saying everyone's response is going to be more or less
The
the
same. Yes. You just want to do a like
Yeah, just do a like or put a heart,
and no more comments. Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we listen and we don't judge. Like when moms in group chats are like, "Oh my God, my child did blah blah blah," and it's like something like ridiculously fantastic, and they try to like be like low key about it, and they try to be like, "Oh yeah, I just don't know because they're always they only eat vegetables, but I was so proud because today they ate like a chicken nugget, and I just want them to be balanced." And I'm just like, "Okay, shut up." But we listen and we don't judge.
Do you know the person? Like, are you close to this group?
No,
or
I'm
like-
not speaking about anyone in specific.
Okay.
I'm just saying in general, when moms know that it's a flex, but they're trying to play it off like it's not a flex, and they're
okay,
like,
like,
"Oh,
oh,
I'm
look."
so humble," like
Okay,
whatever, and
like-
it's like, shut up, like, but we listen and we don't judge, But like what you know what I'm talking about when parents are like, "Oh yeah, my kid,"
No, but
whatever.
I like when people are transparent. Like, look how amazing. Like, look at my kid. Like, he just like did the whole monkey bars, and look at this video. Like, isn't this amazing? And you're like, oh wow, yes.
Yes,
Like
like
that.
that's
Like
fine. If you know it's a
that.
flex, then let it be a flex. But like if you're trying to like be low key about something that you know is a flex, then like don't be low key about it. Just be like let it be what it is.
By
You
the way,
know,
I like you using the word flex.
because
it's
I'm
like-
wearing like sweats and stuff, so I'm just feeling a little bit more gangster.
I feel like I didn't know. Like, I didn't even know how to use it.
Oh, now
like,
you do.
like now I'm aware of the word and like how you do it. Like, this is my flex. Okay.
I mean, it's not new. We're like really late to it.
Wow. And by we, you mean me. I'm
No,
late to
I'm
it.
including myself in
Yeah?
it. This is not
You
a.
definitely like grabbed it and you're like.
I
running with
like it.
You
I
like
just
it, yeah.
like the way it makes me feel. Like it makes me feel young.
Okay, I like it. Okay, we listen and we don't judge when, I mean, I did this too, but now it kind of bothers me a little bit when they're like, they have a new baby and they're like, oh, he's so easy. Like, he's like a dream baby. Like, I got another easy baby. Like, he's amazing. Like, I don't even feel him. Like, he's,
You know what? We listen and we don't judge.
I did that.
Those jerk moms that are like, my pregnancy was perfect, aka you and me.
I know.
Basically, every time we talk about our pregnancy, when we're like, oh, we were glowing. What morning sickness?
We listen and we don't judge when you share those, and then they're like, yeah, but for sure the second one, like, if you
Yeah.
have a
They're
second
like,
one,
I'm gonna burst your balloon
yeah,
right
like,
now.
forget it. There's no way you get babies the same. There's no way it's gonna be the same. Like, why? Says who? Stop
Yeah.
saying that.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
say
yeah.
that. Don't put it out there. Like, stop it, please.
Yeah, no.
I'm just saying, like, and I know people mean well, but don't say
I know.
those-
I hate when people try to rain on your parade. Like, I'm having, like, if my kid is good or my pregnancy is good or whatever, don't be like, oh, yeah, because the second one. You know what? When people used to say that to me, I'd be pissed because I was like, my first child was feral. And, like, my second child cannot possibly be more intense than Victoria. Victoria doesn't like sleeping. She never drank more than 2 ounces of milk at a time. Like, literally, like, all the things. She was like, I'm here to party. I'm here to rage, like, from day one. You know? So, like,
you always said them.
she
she was, like,
always, yeah,
very
she's super
awake and
intense, like, and very awake and very like, what's up? What are we doing? You know? And I'm like, okay,
just
girl,
trying
you're
to
3 months old. We're trying to chill, like, you know? No Netflix and chill for her. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Okay.
We listen and we don't judge moms who are less than 6 months postpartum and are like, oh yeah, I still have to get back to my, my post baby body, and like their body's like basically perfect, and you're sitting there with like 45 pounds of extra weight, and you're like, are you freaking serious right now? Okay. There, I said it.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have that, Pamela. You didn't gain a lot. I gained so much weight after being pregnant. Like, Victoria was born.
Yeah, because
and-
you love being pregnant. You love being pregnant.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it. It was great, fantastic. But after Victoria was born is when I ended up gaining. Like, I didn't gain weight.
Right, but now you know that it's because mentally and emotionally you were like struggling. So
wreck.
actually that was connected to not.
Yes, of course. I ate my way through my
Physically
entire postpartum. And so, like, yeah, so whatever. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this, but just like, I want people to be aware. I wish people would be more aware when they're like, oh, this is so hard. And it's like, actually have some perspective. Look or read the room. I hate when people don't read the room. I get so mad.
Okay,
Maybe they can't. Maybe they
we
can't.
listen and we don't judge. When people like judge you for getting more help, they're like, "Oh,
That's messed up.
She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, but you want to wake up every hour of the night and like be there. Like you're never gonna have those moments.
Oh,
with
like
your
a night
baby."
nurse?
Yeah, or like,
Yeah.
or they're like, "Oh, I really, in Spanish is like, ¿para qué tienes hijos? Para que otros te los críen? Like, why are you gonna have babies so someone else could like raise them? Like, when they like make you feel bad about building a village and
About
getting
what
help.
works for you, period.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
they're
can
like,
get behind that.
they're like, oh, like they're better moms than you are. Like,
I'm guilty of that. I think at the beginning I was more like, because I was so hung up on like, you have to do this yourself because you were made to be a mom, and like that's how you like drill yourself into the ground. Like, it's just kind of crazy. But yeah, I could see that. The other day, actually, I was having a conversation with a male coworker, and we were talking about another coworker who is a mom, and I was like, what kind of mom is she? Like, from your perspective or whatever. And he's like, the type that has like nannies and stuff. And I was like, okay.
is that like in a bad way? Yeah.
Definitely. But he's like an older man, so I was like, the type that has a nanny. Exhibit A.
Yeah. So,
I love my nanny.
me too. So we listen and we don't judge when you are obviously burned out and tired, but you're like glorifying like that you are suffering through this.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? You're like,
yeah.
oh. And like also like the sharing of it too. Like,
How about,
this is like-
I smell like baby vomit, but it's okay.
yeah, like
What?
you'll never take this
Go take a
back.
shower.
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
no, no.
it's like,
This is the complete
But also it's like a
opposite of this podcast. I can't. I'm freaking out.
no, I'm just saying like, but this is also to remind you like you don't have to suffer. You don't have to like,
It's true.
like this, and
But no, some people are in like difficult situations
No, of
and like they
course,
can't,
of
like
course. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like there's better ways to express it and like
Yeah.
not.
For
like,
me, ultimately, this comes up to
be
like people who
grateful,
are
like, also,
recording
like-
themselves crying. If you record yourself crying in an Instagram video, like we got to take away your phone. We can't. Like there's people that want to
Yeah.
like,
But what if they're having a moment? Like, I get emotional. I mean, I've never recorded. I don't think.
No,
I've
but if
recorded
you're like,
myself.
I mean, like a negative, like if you're having a crisis and you're like, oh my God, I'm having a crisis. No lo puedo creer.
No, but
like,
some people.
what? What
no,
are you
but
doing?
I do appreciate when people are like, this is what like a miscarriage looks like. This is what like wanting to.
Yes.
And they share it to like make other
Okay,
people like
yes.
more aware and like.
Great, fine, cancel me. Jesus.
No, I'm just saying like I always try like okay maybe like in this scenario, but. I
Do you
think
see yourself doing that?
I wouldn't do that. I don't think I would.
Would you record yourself crying?
I think one time I asked for prayers. I think when Four had an accident. That's the
Yeah.
only. And I don't think I wasn't crying.
You weren't
I was like,
crying.
hey guys, like this happened. Like I just like I believe in the power of like massive prayer. So like that's the only.
Like I'm talking
thing
about
where
like
I'm
when you're
hey.
alone and you're crying and you're like, this is a good time for me to take out my phone and record myself.
Yeah, that's a little. Yeah,
That's a bit much.
but okay.
But we listen and we don't judge, okay? We listen and we don't judge us. This is what we're doing.
I
You know,
know.
we flipped it around. Like, it's so messed up.
Our director's like laughing at us.
I'm dying.
Okay, what else? What else do you?
I think one last one, and then it's a wrap. We listen and we don't judge.
I believe this has really been therapeutical for you. Like,
God, I just have so much rage.
I know, like
inside.
it's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's unpack this. I like this.
Yeah. I don't know.
How do you feel about these like gender reveals and like baby announcements and like the
Listen,
the complexity of the announcement?
For me-
I didn't have any of that. So like,
I had a gender reveal.
But I kind of like, oh, I kind of want like.
Yeah, I had a gender
Oh, I love
reveal.
your gender
My gender
reveal.
reveal was
So
super
cute
nice.
and
It was
so on
very
brand.
cute. Yeah, I had a gender reveal. I think it was great. But I really kind of feel like baby showers, you do one for your first child.
And then it's called sprinkle.
And then it's a wrap.
Did you know that? It's called a baby
I know,
sprinkle.
but
It's not
like
a
people
full
go all
shower. It's like a
out.
little sprinkle.
Like,
Like a
it's a
little.
lot of money. Like, well, I don't know.
What if we did? I didn't have a baby. It was pandemic.
Right, you had a drive-through.
Oh, that's right.
You
I
had
had
a
a
drive-through baby
baby
shower. I made a
shower.
reel about it. I remember.
That's right,
I had to
that's
do.
right.
I did a thing. Yeah, no, I'm okay with baby gender reveals. I'm okay with people want to make moments out of it. Look, I'm into making everything a moment, right? Like, I could get behind that. I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay.
Even now, as a more bitter person in life. You do you. You know what? I am entering this new year with a very here are the top things. Let's wrap it up with this,
For
okay?
2025.
Yes, we're not going to do a whole New Year's whatever.
No.
This year I'm not doing any resolutions, none of that. But
We're in the moment. We're in the moment.
we're in the moment. But this year, what I will say is what I'm bringing into 2025 is really different than who I've been for a very long time. One is I am moving at a slower pace. I think that I have been at 100,000 miles per hour for so long.
Yes.
And I have drilled myself to the ground, and I am done doing that because it's not good for me and it's not good for anybody around me. Number two, at the same, in tandem, I am also going to stop being so hard on myself. Because I've been really hard on myself for a very long time, and I can't. That's not nice to me, and I want to be nice to me, and I haven't been very nice to me for a while. And then the third thing is just very kind of the irony, very non-judgmental. I let it all out here, but very kind of people do what they want with their lives, and that's okay. And I've never had more empathy for people and whatever choices they make in their life. I think there's got to be a reason that drove them to do that, and to each their own, and let everybody then do, and you can't really control a lot of it. So I'm in a very
I love
soft,
this 2025.
a very soft kind of era.
I think it's going to be good for you.
Yeah. It's
gonna
about
be
damn
good.
time to arrive here. What about you?
Yes. So for me is one, I want to stop procrastinating. I think I've been so.
Lisa's super happy about that, by the way. Just kidding.
Who?
Your room mom.
Oh my God. No, I'm not procrastinating with her. I just feel
I'm
like
joking, I'm
with my
joking.
own stuff. I'm kind of feeling delaying stuff until I'll get to it because you're so content with the current situation because it's great, it's good, but it could be better.
Yeah.
And I feel like we limit ourselves to be why am I not attend every day and everything that I want? Why am I?
No.
So
yeah.
for me, it's I'm gonna stop procrastinating, making excuses, and really going for it. If my life depended on it.
Okay.
I think that approach of I'll get to it, or whatever. So building your ultimate dream life. I think for 2025 is what does it take? Everything else is so I'm aggressively
Okay.
if my life depended on it, after joyful moments, after building a family, after all those things are
Ooh, she threw that
a
in there.
priority.
Yeah.
And 2025 is for
Okay.
me, that's number one.
Okay.
Number two is, having said that, also really enjoying the moments with Ford in terms of being really present. I think my time with him, I am working more at work. So it's going to be a lot more quality versus quantity.
Yeah.
And just really focusing on building core memories, booking those trips, being present, putting my phone away. I know we always say it, but I think this year, because I'm so much more aware of the time that I have with him because of my schedule now, my new schedule, really going to be have deep conversations, just really when I'm with him, just really be there. And then also fun gets it done. That's my thing.
Your new motto.
That's my new motto, because I think we do have to find joy in the process. I think anything, and I don't like to say bad words, I don't think I'm cursed, but I think it's for everything. If it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no.
Oh, she went with the big bad word. It was a big
beep,
bad
beep.
word.
I'm saying if it's not yes, we're doing this, let's
Yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah.
whatever, it's no. Like
Then it's a no.
it's a no. Like there's like that in between. I'm like,
Yeah.
sure, we'll do it.
No
not do it. Let me
ambivalence
think.
here.
Yeah, I feel like now we know what we want. We know what we like. We know what's like brings us joy and like brings us peace. You know, and
Yeah.
I'm big into like listening to your nervous system.
Yeah.
No,
This
we-
is new for you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel like I
I
been
tuned into
so
that this year,
good.
too.
I've been so good at ignoring it. I kind of like compromise. Like, okay, this is like, okay, let me deliver, let me perform. We're so used to like switching,
Being performative.
yes, and like switching gears and kind of being like, okay, right now I'm at work, let me put this away. Like it's like no, like your body is like, it's not healthy.
Yeah.
You know, you have to really be like how you are in all, like this is me in all the like this is not like work Pamela, I'm mom Pamela, but like
Yeah.
I'm working on being like the same consistent human being spiritually and physically, like in all
I love
my-
that. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, and that's it.
Great. Well, happy New Year, and let's bring all of this good stuff into 2025.
Yes,
and
and
we
the
left
best for everyone,
all of our
too.
judgment in 2024. So now we're
Bye-bye.
done.
Yes, and also like I want to help other people find their joy. Like I think I'm in the stage of my life where I want my loved ones to also be happy, to also find peace, to also like. And again, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
an
it's
expert,
everybody's own journey,
but I
though.
think
Like, you
it's-
got to
but-
do the
but
work.
you do. But I think holding people accountable. Like I think if you love someone, you tell them like,
Yeah,
why are
that's
you
true.
cutting yourself short?
Yeah, that's
that's true love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
I want to tell you. Like
Yeah.
right. Like if it's
Oh, so
not
you're saying we have true love?
what. Yeah. We do have true love.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to be happy. I want you to find peace. I want
happy.
you know,
Yeah.
and I think that's loving someone, holding
Yeah,
them
that's
accountable
true.
to like not cutting themselves short of what they deserve.
That's true. That's true. I
yeah.
feel that.
I love
All right.
this. Was I doing a piece? I don't know.
She's
I don't know
like,
what I did. I
she's
don't
like,
know.
this is 40. It's a wrap.
Okay. Bye guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
That was so